All right, here we go, you guys. It's Friday, and that means another short Friday fitness workout. Today we're doing legs. Today is going to be a leg workout, and I know some of you wanted to come in live with me. So hey, Kirsten, I'm going to hang out for just a second while we see who is coming in. So you guys, you can leave comments here, say hey as you come in, so I know you're with me. And yes, I'm really excited about this. You know, sometimes in our fitness journey, we just need a little reset. We need to mix things up a little bit. We need to say hey Christy, good to see you. And it's great. So I want to do these live workouts because I do workouts. Some of you are coming in, you've been in my 20-minute boost program, and we have workouts. But when we're on our own, it can feel a little bit, it's a little bit difficult, and sometimes it's good to just come and mix things up. So if you're here for my other program, welcome. And if you're here as a guest, whether live or watching this on replay, and you're kind of checking out my philosophy and how I work as a fitness coach, you're gonna get a taste of what I do. And here's the thing, when it comes to workouts, it does not have to be this huge, enormous production that takes a ton of time out of your day and leaves you feeling exhausted. And I will challenge you and say that if that's how you feel after your workouts, you're doing them wrong. We don't need to, kill ourselves every time. And what I have found is that when we instead aim for shorter daily workouts, we get more benefit from just the stress relief and having that little bit of time for ourselves each day. And we're more likely to actually show up and do it than when it feels like this big, difficult thing. So today, I'm excited to take you through a 10-minute workout. While we get set up, there are two different pieces of equipment that you can have, but you don't need. You might want one weight, because when we work legs, we can definitely use some extra weight in there. Our legs are strong muscles. So if you have weights, you can grab one heavyish weight. And then if you have one of these loop resistance bands, we're gonna have the chance to use that as well. So if you need a second to go collect those, I'm gonna talk for just a moment on leg workouts and how absolutely incredible and important leg strength is. Now, most of us, when we think about leg strength, we straight away go into thinking about our problem areas, right? Like leg workouts, maybe for you, it's your hips. You're like, oh, I've got big hips, or I don't have a butt, or, my thighs, my inner and outer thighs are really big. And I wanna acknowledge that a lot of the times, when we think about leg workouts, we think about strengthening our legs, we think about changing the shape and getting rid of maybe some extra fat that we carry there and all of that. So really, leg strength training is incredibly important because two different reasons. Number one, our legs are really big movers in our body. These are the largest muscles in your body. And having strong leg muscles is important so that you can move around really well. You can get down, you can get up. But also, if you have a goal of weight loss, a lot of you are here because you're trying to stay healthy, you're trying to stay lean in your body. Working your legs is one of the greatest things that you can do. The stronger your legs are, the more your body is just gonna burn naturally. So, working big movements like squats and lunges and deadlifts that we're gonna see in this workout today, so good for helping you with burning body fat, keeping your metabolism running, and just keeping your body overall really strong and healthy. But there's this other side, apart from just the fact that these are big, important muscles, we also are most likely to end up getting injured, in our knees, over time, knee pain. You guys can leave a comment if you're dealing with knee pain already. This is super common to have knee injuries, knee pain, or even a lot of times hip and back pain. If you suffer from low back pain down here, a lot of times that is actually connected to what's going on in your hips and your glutes. Your body does not exist in isolation. So, the old song, your knee bone is connected to your hip bone is connected to your backbone. Everything's connected. And so a lot of times, we'll experience aches and pains through our back and our knees when it's actually coming from these muscles here in our hip that are super complex, but so important. And so what we're gonna work today, we're gonna do some of those big mover leg movements, right? To get your heart rate up, get you really strong and burning some calories today. But we're also gonna work into some of these other little muscles in your hip that long-term are gonna set you up for really healthy knees, really healthy back, and just a great body that can move well and feel good. So that's what we look for in a good leg workout. The resistance band, if you've never used one of these, like if you're watching this as a guest and you're like, what's up with that? Resistance bands are incredibly beneficial for working into those hip stabilizers and like knee stability and knee strength. If you've ever been through physical therapy, you're very familiar with bands. And so we're gonna use one of these today. If you've got it, where we're gonna start is with this bad boy up around our knees, okay? So sometimes we use these around our ankles, sometimes we'll use it around the knees and thighs for different movements like standing up, laying down, but this is where we're gonna go today. So if you've got one of those, you can strap it around here. If not, you are 100% still gonna get an amazing workout for your hips and your legs, even if you don't have that. So I see you guys coming in right now live. Hey, we're hit and go on the workout in just 1 minute. So here's what's gonna happen in this workout. We're working 45-second blocks of work. You're gonna go at your own pace during this. So you do not have to move at the same pace that I am. Very important to listen to your body in workouts. 45 seconds of one move, 45 seconds of the next, 45 seconds of the next. We've got 4 moves today, super simple. And we're gonna repeat it 3 times so we get this awesome, effective 10-minute workout. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to go. I'm gonna get my timer set. All right. So, band around your knees. If you're gonna use a weight, we're gonna start with this up at our chest. Now you're gonna step your feet out just wide enough so you've got some tension here. And we're gonna do a squat and a knee lift. Squat and then knee lift on the other side. Come on with me now. So we sit our butt back and down, and then you lift your knee right up in line with your hips. And this weight is gonna stay really high up on the collarbone for great posture. And straight away, go ahead and pull your core in to brace your stomach. That's gonna protect your back as you sit nice and deep in the squat and lift the knee. And just so you can see this from the side, we're coming down right about as low as our knee line, and then lifting that knee with some control right up through the front. Good, we've got 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and 1. Okay, next move, you can put your weight down, hands on the hips. We're gonna start with one side and simply tap this foot up and down off of the floor. Now your standing leg is bent, your body is super still and upright, so all you're doing is squeezing this little muscle right out on the side of your hip, and we're getting ready to switch legs right now. Step out. Okay, keep this moving leg straight. By doing that, you're gonna isolate this tiny little muscle over here in your hip that is really important for knee strength. And you're gonna feel this in the standing leg a little bit too, right? 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next move, we're gonna switch back to that other leg. This time I want you to bend your leg and lift. So check this out, it's kind of like a fire hydrant, and you're gonna kick your knee and your heel back on a diagonal. All right, try that out. So your knee, your hip is open just a little bit to the side. You might need to forward lean, and you might need to hold on to something for balance, but squeeze your butt muscles right up into the glutes. 3, 2, and switch sides. And I know what you're thinking, Megan, this feels really funny. Absolutely it does. But you know what? This is really effective at targeting this little muscle in your glutes that will help you to tone and shape your hips, but also helps with your knee and your back stability. Last one. Awesome. Okay, if you've got a weight, pick that back up. We're gonna lunge with a lean forward and step back up. We're gonna start on one side for 20 seconds. So check this out. You're gonna lean forward, step back. You might straighten that leg back if you can get there. And you can even do this without touching that back foot to the floor if you want to try a deadlift. We're gonna go one more time, and then switch arms, switch legs. Down and up. Now send your chest forward so that you're leaning forward with a really straight back. You're feeling the load in that standing leg right now. Lots of work in the glutes. And 3, 2, and 1. Stop, you guys. We've got it's about a 25-second break to just rest and let your legs shake out. All right, that's it. 4 moves. We're gonna rest here for a second before we hit go again. And notice, in this next round, your heart rate's gonna start coming up. That's because we're working these big muscles in our legs. It's time to go again. Round 2. So if you've got a weight, chest is up, squat and knee lift. Squat and knee lift. Now working with this band around your knees, you've got to be super mindful to actually push your knees out against the band. Otherwise, you're going to come into this little squat like this. And so as we push out, we're getting all of this great benefit for our hips that helps us with knee alignment, so that when you squat without the band, your legs are strong enough to come down and stay in alignment so we protect your knees. This is great training. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, cool. Weight down, leg lifts. You can choose a side. It doesn't matter which one. And now in round 2, we're gonna start to feel some heat. As your muscles get tired, these little muscles get tired pretty quick, they start to fire up. And that feeling is your body learning how to stay in the work longer than it wants to. Last one, switch sides. And that's key, putting your body under work a little bit longer than it wants to. That's gonna start this adaptive process in your body that gets your muscles stronger than when you started this workout, and that's the goal. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, cool, switch legs again. The fire hydrant. I know this is a lot of balance, but know this, the working leg is here and down here, right? You feel that standing leg push into the floor. If you want to make this harder, feel free to take this up to a little pulse, but keep working your hip and your knee and your heel back to the corner. Awesome, switch sides. Anybody else feeling the fire right now in your hips? Yes. Okay, so hold tight through the core. Try not to let yourself dump forward or arch your back. We're neutral, we're controlled through here. And time. Okay, last one. Let's grab our weight if you've got it. If not, you're simply reaching down, standing up, one leg shoots back. So that same arm as the leg is gonna shoot back, right? It might feel best for you to keep that leg bent today. It might feel best for you to really stretch back, but either way, lean forward so you get that load in the front leg. And switching sides. Yeah, with these short workouts, we go hard so that we can make the most of these short bursts of work. This is absolutely incredible. Last 3, 2, time. Come on out. Whoa. Feels like somebody just took a blowtorch to my legs right here. Are you feeling that? Man, so that's a good sign. That's a good sign that you're creating change today and building these muscles up to keep your knees really strong and capable. And it might feel good just to sort of shake your legs. They start to feel like jelly right about now. All right, mamas, we can do this. Let's go. Last round. We've got just a few minutes on the clock now. Grab your weight, squat, knee lift. Now, more than anything right now, I really want you to focus on pushing your knees out towards your pinky toes and keeping the chest lifted as you squat. Good, and if you don't have a weight, right, you can just really simply keep your hands up at the chest. Keep your elbows lifted forward for that beautiful posture. And these next few minutes are going to be the best minutes of your day, where you feel so strong and so determined. Okay, weights down if you've got it. Side taps. Let's do it. Now, a tired muscle is a muscle that likes to cheat. So when we get tired, you might find a lot of this going on. So work even if it's the tiniest lift. Pelvis, core stability, focused training in the hips. This is where the magic happens. Other side, let's go. Precision, control, blowtorch. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, switch legs. We're so close. Fire hydrant. Heel, knee, back on the diagonal. Visualize it, right? Back to the corner of your room. Push back and feel the back side of your hip now and your glutes working. Holding tight, lifting chest, and switch sides. Oh my goodness. I'm shaking, it's okay. You're doing great. Let's finish this together, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 weight or just body weight, okay? We're gonna finish with this big reach down, stand tall, reach, and stand. Now I want you to know why I love working out. I love the physical benefits, right? But really, the benefit here is mental. It's all about you working through the hard things, committing to your health, your fitness, switch sides, and getting that benefit of the confidence, right? How good does it feel when you have shown up and done something for yourself? Like the confidence, the mood boost, it's so worth it. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, it's all it takes. 3, 2, and 1. Whoa! Stop there, you guys. You did it. 10-minute legs. Now, can I show you the best way to get out of this band? Just do a little squirm and wiggle. That way you don't have to balance anymore to try to slide it down your legs. Great workout, you guys. 10-minute legs. That's how quickly these workouts go by, right? It feels like a big deal to show up, but then it's just done. And what you're feeling right now that if you're working with that band, you've probably got really loosey-goosey type legs. That's your muscles changing, period. Your muscles have changed. So if you want to hold onto a wall or something, a really nice stretch for our hips here is this figure 4 stretch. If you press your knee to the side and then sit back into a chair. If your balance is really off, like feel free to sit in a chair and do the same thing. But oh my goodness, as you lean forward, what a great stretch for your hips. Awesome, Christy. So good to work out with you again. Love it. Okay, hold that as long as it feels good. You can switch to the other side when you're ready. Okay, knee open, chest forward. And there are 2 pieces to this puzzle. You have to know there's 2 pieces to leg health. It's the strength and it's the flexibility. You know, you can have really strong legs, but if your legs and your hips are tight, you still can experience knee pain, right? Knees, hips, back. So stretching, mobility work is everything. Yeah, okay, we're gonna take another one here for our quadricep. Just stretch. Pull your heel towards your butt. And just watch that knee. If it's really popping out to the side, just tuck it in. You don't need to yank on it. Hey Sheila, awesome. Thanks for being here today. I'm so glad that felt good. Love these short workouts. Oh yeah, okay, and then the back of your leg, your hamstrings, another really important one. If you just take 1 foot forward, you see what I'm doing here, you can lift your foot up if that feels good, or keep the toe down. I like this one a lot. And so you guys, hey Pauline, it's totally fine. It's gonna be here in the Facebook group. You guys can definitely come back and do this one later. Yeah. All right, so if you're not sure how to make fitness work in your day, or you're just struggling with motivation, struggling like we talked about at the beginning, to actually get out and do these big workouts, don't try to do something that's not working for you, right? I have seen so many moms shift their focus around fitness by moving away from like the big workouts a few times a week to these short daily workouts where I program this out for every single day. So you've got a workout of the day, it's 20 minutes. We focus on having a strong and capable body, right? Not just like, hey, let's burn as many calories as we can and do crazy cardio, but actually getting your body to where it's gonna function and it's gonna move well and it's gonna feel good. And like, it does not take long. Most moms come back to me after 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and are just like, I feel amazing. My back isn't hurting, my posture is better, I'm stronger, I've got better energy, I'm in a better mood. So it works, like it really works. It doesn't have to be a huge ordeal, and it is okay for you to take 20 minutes every day for you. The world is not going to end, and you can find 20 minutes, 10 minutes, right? So let me know if you are needing some help with this, if you are wanting some accountability, if you're wanting to figure out how to do this. Like the 20-minute boost program might be perfect for you. And in April, I'm offering a half-off deal to try this out for the first month. So you can just get a feel for it and see, like, is this something that's gonna work for you? And so I just wanna invite you, if you're curious about that, if you wanna check that out, I'm gonna put a link here in just a minute that you can come back to and read a little bit more about everything that is involved in that, right? It's daily workouts, but it's also a huge collection of recipes and healthy living. We do mindset work, we do coaching, you've got accountability, you've got a group of other special needs moms in there, and it's an amazing program. So thank you guys for showing up today. Sheila, that's great. Yeah, and that's, for those of you that work, like this is actually a lot of times what it looks like for me. Sometimes I'll start my day with these, but sometimes I will take a break right in the middle of the day because I need a mental break. And there's something about the movement that kind of shifts your energy so you feel better throughout the day. It's short enough too that it really truly does give you this boost of energy. And the reason I called the workouts the 20-minute boost is it feels so good. Like you walk away from it just like, okay, I'm ready to go conquer the rest of my day. So yeah, plugging those in the middle of your work day somewhere is so effective. I love it. Cool. Well, if you guys, I gotta go grab my son out of childcare here, but if you guys have any questions, just pop them in here. I'll be back online in a little bit to see if you have questions and to drop that link for the Boost program and the half off your first month if you want to join me. Thanks, Betty. I hope I said that correctly. Thanks for being here. You guys enjoy your Friday. Go be awesome. You're amazing mamas. I'll see you for the next one.